Hi, I'm Jennifer Hudson, and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
Welcome to the Broadway.com show, our quick recap of the hottest stories on the boards, or as we like to think of it, the only news team that asks you to rank hoop skirts, pantaloons, and codpieces for kicks. Let's get started with the news. What's the buzz, Ryan?
The tight-knit family is finally coming together. Three of Broadway's best will headline the upcoming revival of William Finn and James Lapine's Falsettos this fall, and we couldn't be more excited about it. Two-time Tony winner Christian Borle will star as Marvin, Tony nominee Stephanie J. Block will play Trina, and Tony nominee Andrew Rannells will take on the role of Whizzer in the long-awaited production. Lapine, who helmed the 1992 original Broadway production, will once again direct, and Falsettos is set to begin previews at the Walter Kerr Theater on September 29th. Additional casting is expected to be announced soon, but you can visit Broadway.com right now to watch exclusive interviews with Borle, Block, and Rannells about why they're thrilled to be taking on these roles. We want it all right now.
It's the second coming. An act of God is returning to Broadway over the summer, this time headlined by Tony nominee Sean Hayes, who has been playing the Almighty on the West Coast. Helmed by Joe Mantello, the creator himself has written the work, which has been transcribed by Emmy-winning former The Daily Show head writer and executive producer David Javerbaum, and will run for a limited engagement May the 28th through September the 4th at the Blessed Booth Theatre. This is the word of the Lord.
Here are some quick-fire casting updates. The Broadway.com Audience Choice Award-winning musical Finding Neverland hooked Tony nominee Marc Kudisch as Kelsey Grammer's replacement. Stage fave Jeremy Kushnier is replacing Bradley Dean, who suddenly departed Cirque du Soleil's upcoming Broadway show Paramore due to creative differences. Tony winner Beth Leavel and Tony nominees Christopher Sieber and Brooks Ashmanskas are heading south this summer for the world premiere of The Prom, directed and choreographed by Tony winner Casey Nicholaw at Atlanta's Alliance Theater. Back in New York City, Claiborne Elder and Tony nominees Melissa Errico and Sarah Stiles are set to star in the City Center Encore's presentation of the Richard Rodgers and Stephen Sondheim musical Do I Hear a Waltz? And on Broadway, Oscar nominee Diane Lane will star in The Cherry Orchard, newly adapted by the human scribe Stephen Karam at the American Airlines Theater in September.
Dame Judi Dench pulled an Audra at the 2016 Olivier Awards on April 3rd, picking up her 8th acting trophy, becoming the most awarded performer in Olivier history. The well-loved stage and screen great won for starring as Paulina opposite Kenneth Branagh in The Winter Tale. Another big winner was the acclaimed staging of Gypsy, which triumphed in 4 categories, including Best Musical Revival and Best Actress in Musical for Imelda Staunton. In the Best Musical race, 2 Tony-winning American shows battled it out, but ultimately everybody said yeah to Kinky Boots, which beat In the Heights for the top prize. Matt Henry won Best Actor for playing Lola in Kinky Boots, which also won a costume design trophy for Broadway's Greg Barnes. But In the Heights didn't come up empty-handed, winning in 3 categories, including Outstanding Achievement in Music for Lin-Manuel Miranda. Miranda didn't make it to the ceremony, but he might want to catch a flight next year when Hamilton is sure to be among the big nominees.
Emmy and Oscar winner Aaron Sorkin, creator of the NBC drama The West Wing, is returning to the Peacock Network with a live presentation of his courtroom drama A Few Good Men, set to air in early 2017. Sorkin's play, which centers on a military lawyer who's asked to defend 3 Marines on trial for murder, premiered on Broadway in 1989 and was later adapted into an Oscar-nominated film starring Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, and Demi Moore. For NBC's A Few Good Men, which will be based on the stage production, Sorkin will write the teleplay adaptation and also executive produce along with Craig Zadan and Neil Marin. Casting and a specific air date will be announced soon, but you have plenty of time to figure out how you'd like to comically tweet "You can't handle the truth" with an ironic emoji during the telecast.
Hello, I'm Ruby Lewis, and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
Our tweet of the week comes from Jesse Tyler Ferguson, who began performances this week manning the red-hot reservation line at Manhattan's #1 restaurant in Fully Committed. He wrote, "I just got an email informing me that I've been selected as the equity deputy for the cast of my play at Fully Broadway. It's a one-man show. Humble brag here. The Modern Family star plays more than 40 characters in Becky Mode's comedy. You can catch Equity Deputy Ferguson through July the 24th at the Lyceum Theatre and follow him at Jesse Tyler."
Broadway.com contributor Matthew Murphy unveiled a stunning new feature this week, a series of portraits revealing a day in the life of School of Rock star Sierra Boggess. We especially love this shot, taken at the stage door of the Winter Garden Theater, with Boggess greeting her fans in full Broadway glamour mode. Hi-ho, the glamorous life, indeed. Be on the lookout for more day in the life features in the coming months.
Thank you for watching the Broadway.com show. We leave you with Rebecca Luker's gorgeous rendition of Days and Days from Fun Home. Luker is temporarily stepping into the Tony-winning musical for Judy Kuhn as long-suffering wife and mother Helen. Enjoy, and we'll see you next week.
Welcome to our house on Maple Avenue. See how we polish and we shine.